Rising ground, folks. Guys, I'm on the way. I don't even know what to call this. I guess you can call this like a second estimate. Guys, I think I was out here like probably a month ago. This guy got like 12 heat pumps here. And I don't know if I got this on video, but it took me like freaking 2 hours to figure out which heat pump did which zone. And I think he had one heat pump and air handler that he had to get replaced. And I think I came out here for that estimate. I think, guys, I'm just, without even looking at it, I remember this guy's number. I gave him the quote to replace the air handler and heat pump. And guys, at this point, you got to understand, and this is like an unpopular opinion, guys, if a customer has like 13 units, you can guarantee like probably half of them probably don't work, and it's okay because maybe half of those 13 units are not like in a important area, you know, like a basement zone. You know, a basement is already naturally going to be cooler, but guys, like 13 units, I can guarantee this customer doesn't care if all 13 units work in his house. But this particular one, I think this is like part of his basement zone. And guys, like I said, this house is kind of crazy how they got the ductwork configured. He has like 3 air handlers in the attic, and like I think all of them does like most of the half of the second floor. And like guys, it's a fucking nightmare to go back and forth to figure it out. But guys, I gave him an estimate for us to supply and install the equipment, and he called me the other day. He was like, yeah, one of my business partners, he actually bought an air handler and a heat pump brand new that he didn't install for his house. And he was like, I think that this is the same size as what I need. And guys, this customer, he's not a brand new customer. I'm talking to a guy that I'm going back to. We already did another unit at his other place. But yeah, guys, I mean, you'll see when I get here. I mean, we really don't like to do this. We don't install customer supplied equipment just due to the warranty aspect of it. You know, what we install and what we fix, we like to guarantee it, we like to warranty it and guarantee it. But if we didn't supply it and something goes left as far as with a defect, then there's nothing we can do, you know. But guys, like I said, I told him, you know, just off the strength of, you know, our past relationship in business, you know, we did a bunch of work for him. I think we did a replacement at another property. I told him I'll take a look, but I mean, we'll see. You know, I didn't give him a guarantee, but you know, the only thing I did know is I already gave him an estimate for us to, you know, supply and install it. But he's curious as to if this system is going to be compatible with what he has there. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to take a look and I'm going to see what's going on. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. I am back. And this is what the customer bought. Well, technically, this is what a friend of the customer, here's what they bought. And good news, bad news. The good news is they got the right tonnage. And for you guys that don't remember, the heat pump that was outside, I believe that one had a bad compressor. But let me go out here real quick. I believe that heat pump had a bad compressor, but the issue is the air handler. It's too long. It's not going to work. And guys, that air handler upstairs, they have about 3 of them in that same section of the attic. That air handler is definitely a certain dimension, and I believe that one, I looked at my notes, the air handler was about like a 33 and what he bought was like a 53. It's a considerable difference in the length. But let me see here. Yeah, this is the one that, and I actually left the breaker out. This was the heat pump that needs to get replaced. And I believe this is one of the units that did the master bedroom, second floor area. But yeah, guys, unfortunately he had the right outside unit. The heat pump that he bought can work in this configuration, but that air handler is definitely too big and bulky to fit in that area of the attic. And you guys will see what's up there. It's definitely pretty tight. But in this scenario, guys, I mean, and like I said, this isn't a brand new customer. We did a replacement for him before, and he understands. Like I said, there's a cost to doing business. And the good news is, like I said, I'm glad that he did, double check with his friend. The tonnage is the same, and we could cut him some slack on this heat pump, but with that air handler upstairs, he knows that we're playing a game of inches upstairs. We can't put something in that big unless he wants to modify everything around it, which I'm not sure he wants to do. So, yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier, out of 13 units, I highly doubt he cares about all of these, but the biggest ones he cares about is the ones that he uses the most. For instance, bedroom, upstairs, and the main area of the first floor, where the dining room and where the kitchen and where the living room is. That's about maybe 3 units here. The other 3 are on the other side that does those areas, but with this bedroom unit not working, he definitely feels hot spots upstairs in the summertime. But yeah, guys, I just had to show you that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to revise my estimate. I think before I gave him an estimate for supplying the air handler and the heat pump. But what I'm going to do is, like I said, once again, I help him out. And I have no problems helping customers out, like I said, with supplied equipment from time to time. But it's safe to say that we do this on a case-by-case basis. This isn't like a normal occurrence. And once again, this won't be a warranted job. The only thing we're warranting is the air handler, what we buy. But I'm pretty sure he understands. Like I said, this is going to be an as-is type of install with this heat pump. Even though it's brand new, we just can't warranty what we don't buy. So, yeah, guys, there you have it. And looks like they can just take the fence right out there, and I can just pop this heat pump right out. So this heat pump doesn't have to come out this way. They can just slide right out. But yeah, we got somewhat of some space to work with. All right, guys, I got to revise my estimate. I'm going to see what he wants to do. I just had to show you guys what's going on here. But all right, let me get to it. I'm going to rock out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.